Record's ready.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh. Sweet. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah. We're like live. Should turn it up. What up, Seattle? Hey. We're here. You here? We're here. We're here. What up, man?
So,
Still right? Podcast. Yeah. What's up?
hey, Will Pop Seattle here. Where are we at?
Top 3 cafe. Yeah. What's up, guys? Sorry about the stream. The audio doesn't sound great, but I had some video issues. Took so long. We were trying to go live at 5. You know, never mind.
Yeah.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Somewhere.
Well, we'll get the audio and the video synced up with some time. Couple sometime.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. But we're here. We're live.
Right on.
Dude,
So,
playing this newer track-ish. I don't know if we played it on the podcast yet.
I don't think we have.
It's new to me. Working on some live music sets. Getting it. Nice. So, what's been happening?
Yeah.
Playing around with this
Wheel
this
Top.
audio setup.
Lead us in my bike gear?
Yeah,
let's do it. Alright. So, Colin, how was your bike gear? It's the first of the new year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
What is this, solar New Year? With a lunar New Year on it, right?
Solar.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, solar New Year, no, Gregorian calendar New Year.
So, the religious New Year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
So what was your year like?
it's been great. We started this podcast, and we've been talking about bikes a lot and doing a lot of biking stuff, which has been fun.
Even since the last time we podcast,
Oh yeah,
we were
we did it. We threw up that update about Thanksgiving. Great stuff. We did that again.
that was a big turnout there.
You sure how many miles? Lots and lots of pounds of food.
That's like 1,000 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
That was great. That was a lot of fun.
And then everybody else, you got to bring a friend next year or something. Too. So
Yeah.
it's huge. More on that to come, but we'll keep you posted.
Yeah, but
Brought to you by our friends at the Seattle Bike Blog.
that was a great one. Since then too, we did a few races.
I did.
There was
There was a space race. That was a blast.
it asked off. What else was there?
That was cool. I did a race over in Halloween. One was that.
Yeah.
We podcast? Yeah, we have a podcast. Yeah, one this that was a good one. It's called the Messman's Masquerade. It's an Halloween thing. I dressed up as a bike podcaster.
Yeah.
And we got the DFL IS Honor Trophy. And it's fun.
I really gotta earn that one.
We did though. We completed it. It was downpouring.
Damn.
Wait, was that the DFL one? No, I'm not.
I
I
think
think
the
this-
masquerade one?
Yeah.
Or the space race.
I think the space race was the DFL. Anyway,
I'm putting involved in either of those.
some problem. We're
Okay.
live on location, by the way. We have Coffee Tree Coffee House, and it's right on some infamous bike infrastructure in Seattle. I'm looking at a Shero going up, or no,
Downhill?
downhill Shero, yeah.
Downhill
And a bike in the other lane on the other side with parking.
Yeah, so it's zooming around
It's
here.
contentious.
Everybody's out for themselves.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So you might hear some things because we're live on location, on 10th Avenue. Infamous bike infrastructure spot.
We're next to a former bicycle shop.
Yeah, in pizza shop.
All that stuff here.
So anyway, back
Yeah.
to podcasting after we were so rudely interrupted by that car. What's that? What do we have going on? What has your bike gear been?
Mine's been good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know if I got as much biking in as I'd like to,
Mm-hmm.
but the things that I did do, were really fun. The most recent thing that we rounded off was doing some mountain biking.
Oh yeah,
on
we
this
did
yesterday. Yesterday, yeah. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago.
2 days ago? Yeah. No, it was yesterday. Sunday. Whatever day. I don't know, it's all wrong together. We did some mountain biking, then it hailed.
Yeah, it was hailing really, like, big balls of hail.
Balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yes, we took a mountain bike out, took my mountain-ish bike out, and
For 26 hours.
yeah, and hardtail, stiff, rigid.
Yep.
Yeah, but it held up. It was a good chase bike,
Yeah.
falling around his jumps and stuff.
Yeah, we just did some of the back on like the cross country trails.
Yeah. It's
Man,
good stuff.
that was good. I think that was the only mountain biking I did this year though.
Mm-hmm.
I did a little bit of what do you call it? Like cyclocross races.
Yeah.
We rode around.
Yeah, that's
tracks.
some good stuff. I like the second class. I'll have to do some more coverage of that. It was fun.
Yeah. Huh?
We got some camera.
Yeah, seriously,
stuff.
we got more cameras available now.
Mm-hmm.
On hand.
Yes.
And soon to
Let's
come
go
too.
on. Yes. That kind of reminds me. I've been thinking about doing some more on locations.
Yeah. I'm down for that.
Yeah, like taking camera places on a bike, talk about people, talk about more bike people in Seattle.
Get to know some more people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like pass off the camera and be like, yo, kind of riding like it.
Right.
So like the person that put on the Halloween ride, they've done a lot, but they built the bike velodrome. But I also saw them doing that bike downhill, get downhill, which was a mountain bike event in Seattle, like an urban mountain bike event. It was pretty cool over on Chestnut Boulevard.
We could have.
Yeah. Anyway,
One of these days we're gonna be able to.
very very diverse
Yeah.
bike community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Out here it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lots going on in the bike world.
Yeah. So we got to get like. I'd like to.
Yeah,
record
so,
some of this.
well,
Get
that's-
people's,
yeah.
takes on it. Follow them around.
Well, that's what we're trying. That's what we're doing. So I talked to his name's Matthew as well. It's gonna be confusing for me, I think,
Yeah.
to keep straight. But two Matthews on one podcast.
Oh man. No reason to keep this together.
No, I'm not a mediator. Anyway, he's down to podcast and talk about the velodrome. That one you rode. Put up a clip about it a couple days ago. But that one you rode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He built that
he
thing.
built that thing, and he puts bikes races on, and he does downhill mountain biking,
Man.
and he's down to podcasts.
Matthews are pretty cool. That's awesome. He wants to be on here, yeah?
Yeah.
So we'll get him on here then.
So that's coming up.
Good.
That's. I mean,
I
are you done talking about 2018? I'm ready to move on.
I am too. I got somebody else who wants to come on here too for the new
Oh
year.
yeah. Tell me about that. What happened?
Oh, so you just talk to people or like see people online, and then they see our content out here. So we have a couple like prospects from the Urbanist who want to join.
Oh, they're like a magazine.
Yeah, it's like
Internet
a
magazine.
online
Content specialists.
contents that specialize in like the urban policies. So they want to come and talk about bike finance at the Seattle Council. What do you think about that?
Bike finance.
Finance?
No one's financing me to bike. Biking is its own reward. Remember?
Yeah. So we should be putting more in,
Like what?
like, more people.
I'm down to talk about it.
I am too.
I mean, definitely. I mean, I looked at their website and I saw that they talk about transportation as well as other things, and I'm definitely curious to hear what they have to say.
I do too.
Yeah.
I am too.
Um,
And so, it's just a good sign that they see us out here. We know that they exist. I know that for sure. They have a meet up every second Tuesday.
oh yeah, that sounds really cool.
Mm-hmm. So I like
For that,
Let's see that.
at least they're putting an ear to the community, lending an ear in their voice.
Yeah, so that's why we
Provide
have
the
microphones.
Yeah, put your voice out there.
We'll get them on here. We'll talk
Right.
about, I mean,
Maybe bicycle
I did my
spending,
research up until then. Bicycle spending, yeah, I think that's it.
bicycle
money.
budgeting, money,
Bicycle budgeting.
stipend.
Sure. We're gonna solve all the problems here. All right, they're not gonna like it either.
Cool. Are they biking people? Do you know? Do they ride? That's what I want to know. Where do they ride?
I don't know.
What's
I'm not sure.
between their legs? That's what I'm.
It's between them. Somebody higher power. But you know, it's nobody's business.
It's getting weird now.
I know.
26 is nothing.
26
Still
inches.
thinking about their bikes. I don't even know them yet.
I don't know either.
So we got future guests. Who else?
Yes, coming on.
Oh, who else? We talked to. We went to the biker. We scouted a location.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're talking about filming locations, scouted at the bikery. I think they're down to have some of their peeps on too. So it's probably gonna be like 4 or 5. It'll be a bike party in that place. It's a small little place, but it looks pretty cool. A little co-op kind of vibes, but
Let's go in there.
yeah.
And, yeah, they're really cool over there. I picked up some handlebars. Something.
What?
15. Maybe
Nice.
that's what it was.
There's a 5.
There was a 5.
It wasn't a 50.
It wasn't a 15.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, Bikeworks is awesome. I'm still shouting them out all day and every day. Oh,
Time.
that was one of my favorite parts about 2018.
What?
I said I wanted to move on, but but there was a couple things that I really liked about the podcast in 2018 Mike, yes, he's
From Bikeworks.
Bikeworks. Yeah, he's fucking great.
Yeah, our first guest, and man, that was some of the most fun I had
Yeah,
doing this.
yeah, it really got me excited about continuing to do this kind of thing, and
Yeah,
it was exciting that he got excited about coming on there. And,
Yeah. And then I'm surprised how interested, or how, I don't want to say easy, but like almost easy it is that to like convince somebody to say, yeah, I'll talk on a microphone with you.
Yeah, for sure. We'll put this in the world.
Yeah, so I'm sure everybody wants to.
Right.
Everybody's got something to say.
Right. Yeah.
Even if they don't want to.
Yeah.
We'll make them. We'll show up on location.
That's a silly question.
Ask, no, that's something I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to ask some more little fun questions. When
That's
we
what.
get here.
And that's what I want to. I'm going to take questions from the viewers.
Yeah.
If any of you listening or watching have questions, and you just send them our way. Shoot them in the comments. Shoot them there. Put them in there. Type it with your fingers.
Type it. That's 2019 technology.
Finger typing.
Yeah, finger typing.
Yeah.
It's all about that.
Retinal skin. No. Anyway, just let us know, and we'll ask. We'll ask that tough questions. I have no problem.
Mm-hmm.
We want to answer it as much as the next. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we get biker people on here. I mean,
Bikey, bikery.
bikey
And bikery people.
and some real people with real knowledge. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because sometimes
I don't have the knowledge.
I don't need it.
I'm a clip of I don't know anything. That's why we're reaching out.
Yes.
Bring
reaching
us
out.
your stuff.
One more thing about 2018 was having Ian on that.
Yeah. That was my top.
That was probably,
You got something from Ian. See that?
I did. Ian sent us something from his travels. You know, if anybody listens, he likes to bike around and promote bicycle benefits and do his own thing too in the off season. So he sent us something from all the way up in,
Can you read
Georgia.
Ian's in Georgia, right? What up, Ian? Shout out if you're watching.
got it right
Yeah.
here. That's okay. What does it say? Average bike. Oh, wait. Roads are kind of shitty for the average biker, but in time, bikes will get their share. I'm not sure what the new year holds, but now seems like a good moment to celebrate the fact that you are active.
Cheers.
Yeah,
That's
even the positivity is like,
Happy holidays, woman.
yeah,
Is that him? That's us. His drawings. That's doing a bike tunnel.
it's a bike tunnel.
So, yeah. I know he's such a great person. Such a great guy.
Oh, maybe we can get him on here again. When he comes
so
through.
awesome.
Follow him around, see what he likes to do.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Oh, and now we got camera to do. You can put it in the internet, the bike tunnel. Anyway,
You could, yeah. Go through it. Go through the tunnel. Wow.
yeah.
Oh,
What?
I was going to say something else.
Yeah,
It's kind of that we've been up to also is critical mass.
that was what I just read.
You just said that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we both talked about it before the podcast. Like we improvised this.
A little bit. like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So we went to critical mass rides, which are nation renowned, right?
That's what
In
I
cities.
understand. Yeah.
Or in cities around.
Mm-hmm.
And so we've been going to this one here in Seattle, and I met a few really good people there.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it's definitely a great way to get plugged into other bikey things, bikey people,
Mm-hmm.
and just by showing up.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's it's the same day, same time every month. It's fairly easy commitment monthly.
Yes, yeah.
I
wonder if
last Friday of every month.
Everywhere.
I mean, yeah, and that's by sometimes times and meetup locations will be a little bit more improvised. Like 7 o'clock. I don't know. But somewhere in the idea being after work, people biking home, all meet up and then bike home together, or go on a little ride and bike home together.
Yeah.
But now the city of Seattle has become gigantic,
Right.
and a lot more massive. I don't know. It's lost its flair.
You're right. It's lost its flair. There's kind of something missing from there. There's still really great people showing up there.
Absolutely.
All different kinds of riders.
Yeah.
But it's just not the critical mass that it sounds. It would be like minimal.
Right. And it's kind of like, well, the bike, and the other intention is to like have a voice for people that bring the bike community together to speak for the bike community as a whole.
Yeah.
And Seattle's great for that because there's so many tons of groups that are very active.
Yeah.
Just as we're doing, we're a podcast. Get it, guys!
Oh, wow, full circle.
Well, no, it's gonna come full circle. You gotta wait for the end of the story, though.
Okay.
So we're a podcast that we're trying to do that activism thing,
Yes.
And
critical mass would be a spot for it too.
I think you're right. I mean, it kind of has been. I mean, when I first wanted to think about biking in Seattle, I heard from a few people across the country, "Oh, I heard Seattle's got a great critical mass scene."
Yeah.
Well, I guess they did, and then things happened. That's something I want to explore this year.
Yeah, what happened?
I've heard a couple stories, but maybe there's some people out there that can come in and help clarify.
Yeah, not sure.
I think part of it became like bikes versus cars, and that game doesn't play well in Seattle, or it's not necessary because it gives cyclists a bad name, and I don't, you know what I mean? And I totally vibe with that.
Yeah, and it kind of,
I don't think they should necessarily be running red lights, but if you're masked up, then you're not going to break the mask to stop for a red light either, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's elegant ways to do these things.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps there was so many people going there of different variations, right?
That's the thing, when you have a big group.
As a kid on the back, all different kinds.
It creates a bigger, much bolder statement.
It does, but then if there's too many different, if there's not like let's all go slow, let's all do this space, let's all go here, then maybe it's like spread out too much and get a lot of control.
Right, and then you start needing permits and things like that.
So,
and that gets out of the way of the spirit, the spirit of critical mass. The character of the event, the informal, like semi-anarchist event.
Right? Semi-anarchist. It's supposed to be kind.
Yeah.
People would like it to be a little bit more nicer, perhaps.
Right. But it's like, well, we're not trying to prove anything to people who drive. You know what I mean?
No.
That's not how I feel about it. I don't want people who drive to be negatively impacted. But then that gets into separate but equal spaces. And that doesn't exist. But maybe that's the opportunity too.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't have any answers.
Neither do I. But I'd like to see it. More people come out.
I do too, and it's it's a great space outside of Facebook to find out about things going on in the community about bikes. Like if you're new to town, and you want to reach out beyond Facebook, then you can get plugged in pretty quick.
Yeah.
And I think, that's something in other cities, local bike shops have really taken under their wing, because if you're new to town and you have a bike, you need to tune up, where you're going to go to the local bike shop.
Yeah, and
And that's how.
will tell you what to do.
Right?
Where to bike.
Yeah,
So you
exactly.
find more bicycles.
But it can be hard when it'd be better for them to plug them into a group that knows the bicycle community better, as opposed to supporting a couple different pods of groups or something. It can be less inclusive that way.
Yeah. Yeah. The bicycle critical mass for the environment.
No, I don't know. I can't explain what I was thinking.
Anyway. So I lost my train of thought.
Yeah.
But you know,
I do want to go on more bike adventures.
so do I.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. And
It's just-
this whole podcast has been an adventure. Critical Mass has been an adventure. And just see where it all goes.
See where it's
Putting it out there, I guess. We're putting it out there, asking the questions. Maybe someone has the answers.
I hope so. That's what we do. Yeah. We'll bring extra people on here.
Yeah.
People have been interested. That's why we got people who want to come on here. We got people on here.
Yeah, I can't believe we've been doing this thing for like a year.
Now.
It just kind of happens.
Yeah. Let's keep doing it.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything? What else do you have on your list, Matthew?
Oh, one thing that keeps coming up that I've been seeing a lot lately
Yeah.
around is about the Seattle squeeze.
Oh,
Remember that?
yes.
Or the
Wait.
period of maximum constraints. You know what that is?
It sounds familiar. Is that like the Seattle freeze?
Well, kinda.
What do you mean, kind
They
of?
rhyme.
What does this have to do with bikes?
Well, what does it have to do with bikes?
Everything.
Bicycle people are like, not too concerned with it.
Right.
Everybody else seems to be concerned.
Yes, I have no clue.
Okay.
I mean, I know what you're talking about, because we talked about it.
It will impact bicycles, though.
How so?
Well, so big.
Tell us what the Seattle
highway.
squeeze is. Tell us, ignorant
I'll tell you
bicycle
what
folk,
happens.
what the Seattle squeeze is. You read the news, right?
Yeah, I try to. I don't read well. I'm learning.
7th grade level.
Yeah. So, one of the highways, Highway 99, is closing down. And
we have 2 highways in Seattle, and one of them's
not the freeway.
closing.
Not I-5.
That's what I'm saying. We have 2 highways in Seattle, and one of them's closing.
One of them's closing. So
That's gonna suck.
it's going to suck for everybody driving around who
Yeah.
uses it all the time.
Right.
It's going to push them from being on there onto being on the streets more, where bicycles are. A lot of the times,
You know
That's
what
why
I
I bring
want to do?
What?
I want to ride it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride the highway.
That's like looking at a wave and being like, I want to be on that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no cars, where bikes can never be. I want to be on it.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to do work. Yeah. Let's do it.
All right.
There's organized bikes for that, but we will do. We'll go on one of those.
All right. More on that later.
We'll just ride your bike more.
Anyway,
Who's riding
so
around
that's the
West
Seattle
Seattle, come
squeeze.
down downtown.
They're building a tunnel and it's squeezing people off of the highways.
It is because they're not opening the tunnel at the same time. They're closing the highway.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Safety.
For some
Safety,
reason, I don't
probably.
know. There's going to be 3 weeks.
It's gonna be safer if they
It's
do
all
this.
over the Seattle news. It's all over.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, well, some people on, even when I was reading some of these people, like there's online magazines saying, hey, let's give free Metro during these 3 weeks.
Why? That would suck for Metro.
Well, I don't know. They're just saying to do that because it'll give people more of an option for something.
They've always had the option.
I know. And I feel like people who are going to take the bus already pay for it. So who's it going to be free for? People who usually drive their cars.
Right. But why should it be free for them?
Because their highway's closing, I guess.
Oh, I get
I
it.
don't think any buses go on that highway.
No, I think you're right. They're not in the tunnel anymore, are they? I think they all said. because that was a squeeze. We're gonna put all the buses on the streets and squeeze out the cars again.
Yeah, well,
Poor cars, man. They got a rough life, haven't
don't they? I
a
know.
rough start to the new year.
I know. So all the news are like worried and crisis mode. You should have done more, they say. There needs to be more done.
We're in the shit up stages of life things.
You didn't know when this was going to close like a year ago?
And then they're like, Kamala's 2 years behind schedule. And they're like, well, whose fault is that?
Uh-huh.
Bertha. Just saying.
Bertha. That's Bertha, yeah.
But we can ride. We're gonna ride that one too. We're gonna ride inside that tunnel on the U.S. On the Aurora Viaduct. We're gonna ride it. Mash right through there.
Both ways.
I'm gonna be screaming.
Where? Yeah.
I have my reasons.
Bring all my gear.
Yeah. No, really, we're gonna bring cameras. We're gonna film that shit.
Yeah. No, yeah. That was a joke, but yeah, you're right. We will. We will actually bring the gear.
What is your 2019 podcast streams? What do you want to see? Yeah, if you could have one podcast stream.
Some multi-cams.
Multi-cams.
Yeah.
Nice.
To do, have a couple cameras go in between.
Uh-huh.
If we're going to have more people on,
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll make it a little bit better. A little easier.
Oh, yeah.
Dreams overall, I really want to do a...
We could, like, ride with these people. Yeah. A ride to interview on, biker. No. There's a play on words there. We'll figure it out.
We'll follow them.
Mm-hmm.
Take it.
Yeah, or wherever they want to ride. Maybe they could show us some hot routes.
That'd be fun. That'd be way better.
Yeah. Well, we just about hit half an hour of yammering on about bicycles.
I know.
Talking bike shit.
Talking bike shit.
In the coffee shop.
Taking our time with it.
Yeah. No, that's been fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
We said everything we wanted to. Just look out for more guests coming on here.
Send us your comments. We definitely look at that stuff.
Yeah, if you got any questions, we got some people from the Urbanists who focus on policies in Seattle.
Yeah.
We want them to focus on anything in particular. We're going to talk a lot about bike money too, financing that shit.
Yeah,
so, what do you want to know?
I mean, I already want to ask, who finances this stuff? Where does the money go?
Who decides where?
Why are only 18% of the bike infrastructure being completed this year? Because of what reason?
Yeah. We've got a billions of dollars budget.
Well, but where I came from before Seattle, it was always an issue of funding, and it doesn't seem like that's necessarily the biggest issue. That's what we run into with transportation and transit, but these, funding those infrastructures costs millions and billions of dollars, whereas bike infrastructure is significantly cheaper.
Yeah, it's so much cheaper than
and it's
And what are the priorities? Obviously, there's different priorities.
Right, and definitely different priorities. I mean, there's ongoing discussion about what the missing link of the Burt Gilman should look like.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I mean, I don't want
talk about that shit.
Not that we're worried about what other people think about us, but when someone from not Seattle looks at look at all that the trail infrastructure, it's except for you might die. Your chances of death are increased significantly because of
they're crossing the tracks.
Because someone doesn't want to make a decision.
Yeah, well, if it's rails to trails, they're not taking out all the rails.
Definitely, yeah. But it's only in that certain spot. And it's we wanted to cut the ribbon before.
That'd be something. That's a dream of Seattle's. We want that fucking missing link.
Yeah.
Connected.
Yeah. That's a dream.
This is a big dream.
Maybe they could build a cable and cement floating bike infrastructure to go over the section.
But yeah,
for the bikes.
But it's going to cost too much.
Yeah, I think you're
right. I don't know.
See, now that's when the puck. Dreaming too big, I think.
Yeah. So let's talk about bike finance sometime.
Yeah. Yeah, shoot some questions. Let us know.
Okay. All right, Colin, it's been a joy.
Dude, this has been great.
Yeah.
Special thanks to this Copper Tree Coffee Shop up on Capitol Hill. Check it out sometime.
Yes, please do.
Great coffee. Cool little shop.
Yeah, some cool people work here.
Yeah. I'd be honored. Pretty dope. All right. Well, yeah, guys.
See you later. Thanks, Colin.
Thanks, Matt. Woo.